Jagannath University students continue movement. Chhatradol continue protest against Shammo murder. Ghazi Salahuddin, PS and PA of 2 advisors summoned. NBR officials steadfast on the demand. Those were the headlines sponsored by Akis Bashiglas. Good evening, viewers. I'm Saleh Qadir and you're watching English Bulletin. The Advisory Council has made a decision to update sand depot and soil management rules. The decision was made at the meeting of the Advisory Council headed by Chief Advisor Dr. Muhammad Yunus at his Tejgaon office on Thursday. Besides, it is learned the Advisory Council has also decided to form a committee to reformulate the ordinance made for the welfare and rehabilitation of families of martyrs and injured of July mass uprising. The draft to restructure national urbanization policy also got Advisory Council's nod.
ঈদ সেলিব্রেশনে এবার নো টেনশন। সিঙ্গার বেকো আছে আপনার পাশে আপনার সাথে বড় ঈদে স্বস্তির ভরপুর সলিউশন নিয়ে। এই সলিউশন কার্ডে পাচ্ছেন হাউসফুল অ্যাপ্লায়েন্স, আরও জিতে নিতে পারেন টিভি, রেফ্রিজারেটর, এসি, ওয়াশিং মেশিন সহ যে কোনো অ্যাপ্লায়েন্স। এছাড়াও আছে ঈদ বাজার অথবা এলপিজি গ্যাস বিল ডিসকাউন্ট। ভরপুর সলিউশন পেতে আজই চলে আসুন সিঙ্গার বেকো স্টোরে। ভিজিট করুন singarpd.com।
Students of Jagannath University staged demonstration at Kakral intersection of the capital for the second consecutive day on Thursday on 3-point demand boycotting classes and exams. Expressing solidarity with the students, the teachers also gathered at Kakral intersection. They said campus will remain automatically shut down till the demands of the students are met. A clash erupted on Wednesday, centering Long March to Jamuna program of Jagannath University students. Vehicular movement through Kakral intersection remained suspended on Thursday due to blockade of the students. A severe gridlock was created in the surrounding areas. Meanwhile, police have barricaded the road in front of the chief advisor's residence, Jamuna. Members of the law enforcement remained on high alert. Bangladesh Jatiyabadi Chhatradol staged demonstration on Dhaka University campus for the second consecutive day. The organization staged sit-in demonstration in front of Vice-Chancellor's residence on Thursday. It is also learned they have besieged Shahbag police station demanding justice for Shammo. Earlier leaders and activists of Chhatradol demanded trial of Shammo murder. Addressing the event, Chhatradol President Rakibul Islam said even during fascist regime, action used to be taken against any such incident. However, the present administration has not taken any action over any incident even after taking charge of the country for 9 months. Condemning the administration, the leaders of Chhatradol alleged security of Dhaka University is getting threatened time and again. They said if necessary, Chhatradol will organize March for Justice demanding trial of Chhatra League. Meanwhile, Dhaka University Authority observed mourning for Shammo on Thursday. The classes and exams remained suspended for half day. There must have been a political reason behind Dhaka University student and Chhatradol leader Shahriar Alam Shammo murder incident. Senior Joint Secretary General of BNP Ruhul Kabir Rizvi made the remark while addressing a human chain in front of the National Press Club on Thursday. He said 3 vagabonds have been arrested in connection with Shammo murder incident. Why should the vagabonds kill Shammo? The BNP leader wanted to know. The anti-corruption has now summoned former APS and PO of 2 advisors. Besides, former NCP leader Ghazi Salahuddin has also been summoned for questioning on graft allegation. They will have to appear on May 20 and 21 respectively. In April, NCP relieved of Ghazi Salahuddin, the then member secretary of the party. There had been allegation against him of taking commission for printing papers of NCTB textbooks and interfering illegally in the appointment of DC. Meanwhile, there is allegation of misappropriation of Taka 100 crore against former LGRD advisor Asif Mahmood Shajib Bhuia's former APS Muazzim Hussain and health advisor Nurjahan Begum's former personal officer Tuhin Farabi. ACC has formed probe bodies for investigating their graft. Officials of recently defunct National Board of Revenue have observed pen abstention for the second day against the ordinance that abolished NBR. The second day's pen abstention began from Thursday morning. The NBR officials said they fully agree with the reforms of the government. However, none wants to the whole revenue system of the government should get stuck up in bureaucratic red tape tangle. There should have been talks before creating revenue policy and revenue management departments, disbanding National Board of Revenue. The pen abstention that began from 10 a.m. Thursday ended at 1 p.m. The NBR officials will observe pen abstention from 10 a.m. up to 1 p.m. on Saturday as well. We now follow with a short break and we will be back soon with Israeli genocide in Gaza continues, 84 killed. And Tigers Pakistan tour gets government's nod. Welcome back. You're watching ATN News. This is Salim Kadir with English Bulletin. Supporters of BNP leader Ishraq Hussain vowed to continue movement if mayoral responsibility is not handed over to him. They staged demonstration in front of the Nagar Bhavan under the banner of Amra Dhakabashi on Thursday. Vehicular movement remained stopped around 1 hour due to the movement. They also chanted slogan demanding Ishraq as mayor from a mass sit-in. Leaders and activists of Dhaka Metropolitan Chapter BNP and affiliates joined the event. The code declared engineer Ishraq Hussain as mayor on March 27. Later, the Election Commission issued a gadget declaring Ishraq as mayor. More than 2 weeks have passed since the gadget, but the charge of mayor is yet to be handed over to Ishraq. We now begin with news around the world. Amid global calls for the end of Israel's aggression in Gaza and new ceasefire process, Israeli latest attacks on the Strip have killed at least 84 Palestinians. At least 50 Palestinians were killed in attacks around northern Gaza, including Jabalia and the refugee camp. Dozens killed in intense Israeli attacks across Gaza, including bombardment on southern Khan Yunis and missile hits on Gaza's hospitals. Experts said Israel is carrying out systematic and intensifying military aerial campaign since it broke ceasefire on March 18. UNAID Chief Tom Fletcher said Israel is using mass starvation as a weapon by deliberately blocking aid deliveries. Meanwhile, Qatar, Egypt, US mediators are negotiating for the new truce, while Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu reiterated Israel will not end Gaza war despite the ceasefire. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has invited India to a comprehensive dialogue to address all contentious issues including Kashmir dispute and the water distribution between the two nuclear-armed neighbors. As well as he warned Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi against future aggression. Pakistan news outlet reported Shehbaz floated this offer during his visit to Pashrur Cantonment's frontline area in Sialkot, where he lauded the armed forces for giving exemplary response to India under Operation Bayan-un-Masruz, conducted in response to Indian strikes inside Pakistan, referring that response where Pakistani Air Force downed multiple Indian Rafale aircraft and struck 26 military targets. Pakistan avenged the 1971 war, he added. He reiterated to Modi to shun differences and sit for dialogue on Kashmir and water issues to extinguish fire. Shehbaz said, "We are ready for the war and dialogue. Now the choice is yours. If you attack us again, you will lose everything." The first direct Ukraine-Russia peace talks since 2022, dampening hopes for a breakthrough as Russian President Vladimir Putin and Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky would likely not to attend the talks. US President Donald Trump also unlikely to join the talks. Sources earlier said Putin was not on Kremlin list of officials attending the peace talks in Istanbul, Turkey. Later, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov confirmed Putin is not going to attend. Following Moscow's confirmation, Zelensky said he will not only join the talks if Putin attend the potential meeting. He hits out at Russia's decorative delegation for the talks after landing in Ankara for a meeting with Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. He accused Russia of sending stand-in props to peace talks and has challenged Putin to meet him. Zelensky added Ukraine will decide its next steps after his meeting with Erdogan. Viewers, will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching English Bulletin. And now we begin with sports news. Bangladesh is set to tour Pakistan this month for a 5-match T20 series. The tour has been in limbo amid the Indian-Pakistan conflict tensions, but the BCB received the green signal from the Bangladesh government on Thursday. BCB Director and Media Committee Chairman Iftikhar Rahman Mitu told the media on Thursday the series was supposed to be held in Pakistan from May 25 to June 3. However, it was apprehended that the series would not take place due to India-Pakistan conflict. Finally, the series is taking place. According to revised schedule, the series will start from May 27. Iftikhar said, since the security issue is sensitive, no cricketer will be forced to go to Pakistan like before. If everything goes well, Bangladesh will play 2 T20 matches in UAE and then directly go to Pakistan from there. Before ending the bulletin, Akis Bashigla's top stories once again. Jagannath University students continue movement. Chhatra Dal continue protest against Shammo murder. Ghazi Salahuddin, PS and PA of TU advisors summoned. NBR officials steadfast on the demand. Israeli genocide in Gaza continues, 84 killed. And Tigers Pakistan tour gets government's nod. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for being with us. Until then, see you soon.